Markowski does, but it's a different, like this center's different than a Markowski and what they do. So we're just going to have to be honest defensively, and we're going to be seeing a lot because they play, 3 or 4 different centers. So, but she's going to be a challenge because she's a really nice player and has a really nice through ball. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Coach.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So when you watch West Virginia on tape, what stands out about their defense?
Oh, their presses, the multiple types of pressing. That's the thing, they're forcing 25 turnovers a game, which is really good, really high, and they love that. That's their thing. They're proud of it, and they're really good at it. So that's the thing that really stands out. They have a lot of other good things, but if you can't hold your composure and break that press, if you watched the game last night, that was that third quarter, and they really sped up Princeton. And once they turned that and they got that separation, Princeton wasn't able to really ever regain. So they run a lot of different presses. They're real confident with it. So we're going to have to handle all of those different presses and stay composed.
What's going to be the legacy of this senior class?
I just think, going to, heights that we've never been to, or this program hadn't, since '93. And I think the way in which they played. And there's, I think, 2 things of that is that, it was Caitlin, right? Everybody's going to remember everything she did, how she did it, the flair, the unapologetic, here I am, the logos, the passing. But as that star ascended, so did everybody else's. And everybody had to give a lot to play with her. And I think that is just such a beautiful example of teamwork, and I think this fan base really rallied around that. Like, everybody came the last couple of years because of these logo threes, but I think that everybody that really started to follow us or really were paying attention, everybody started to relate to somebody. They could see themselves in Kate. Like if I'd play, I'd have been like Kate, or I hope I'd be like Kate. Or I think I would have been Mom, kind of lighthearted, or I'd have been like that blue collar McKenna, or I'm Sid, or I'm, Molly Davis. It's kind of like, I just think that people started to relate and like everybody. And I think that's what this team will be remembered for, is that we had this amazing generational player that everybody was so excited to watch, and because none of us know what she's going to do, right? But along the way, these other supporting characters turned into stars of their own, and they took us all on a heck of a ride. And I think that's what I feel about this. As a coach, you're pretty good just being in the moment, and you every now and then it comes in like, oh gosh, this could be the last this and Carver, or like, you just got to stay in the moment because they're so fun. Every one of them is just so fun, and not just the seniors, but the whole team. But those seniors, boy, they have just led and just been really, really fun. So we're just trying to make it as long of a ride as possible.
Most of your roster started their careers at Iowa. That's kind of unique, given
it is this day and age.
The way the land. I mean, just how do you see that? What's your perspective on the way that your roster has been built versus what it is like a lot around?
Well, I think we really that's how we like to build it. I'd rather watch a kid for a long time, get to know her, talk to them on the phone. And, if they believe in us, I want to believe in them, and, really, really try to develop them. And, when it's their time, like Sid Alford is just a great example. She just, liked it here, loved it, believed, and now, she's playing such an integral role this year. So that's our philosophy, if we can. I think it's, it's the way a team culture is built the best. But we will go to the portal if there are needs and there, to fill a gap. But I don't ever envision us ever using the portal to build a team. I want to use it to fill a gap, but never to fill a team.